Hey, Bears fans. The NFL Combine is in full swing, and there's some major news coming out of Chicago Bears camp that you need to hear. The results from the NFL Players Association's annual survey are in, and it's a mixed bag for the Bears. The team has dropped several spots, now ranking 14th overall among the 32 NFL teams. Just last year, the Bears were sitting comfortably in 10th place. So, what happened? Let's dive into the details. The survey, which gathered feedback from 1,695 players, about 77% of the entire league, ranked the Bears across various categories, from ownership to training facilities, even to the food at Hallis Hall. Now, here's the twist. Despite some positive scores, the Bears' worst grade came in the spot they've already addressed: head coach. Former head coach Matt Eberflus received a disappointing C grade and ranked dead last among all head coaches. Only 59% of Bears players felt he was efficient with their time, and he ranked 31st out of 32 when it came to being receptive to player feedback. But here's the kicker. The Bears have already moved on from Eberflus, firing him in late November and bringing in Ben Johnson as the new head coach. So, it's clear the team is already making strides to turn things around. On a positive note, the Bears scored an A- for ownership under the McCaskey family, ranking 13th overall. They also received top marks for their weight room and locker room, which were both renovated in recent years. But they still have work to do, especially when it comes to the treatment of player families and the team's dining area. So, Bears fans, what do you think? Is this just a blip in the road? Or is there more work to be done to get the Bears back to the top? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's talk about the new face of the Chicago Bears, head coach Ben Johnson. After spending some time with him at the NFL Combine, I can confidently say this guy is the real deal. And trust me, as someone who promised not to get too hyped about the offseason, meeting Johnson got me excited, probably more than I should be. But after that encounter, I'm convinced he's the right guy to lead the Bears back to prominence. It all started when I met him in person. As soon as we exchanged greetings, I could feel it. This guy's presence. You know, the kind of personality that makes you believe in the vision he has for this team. And it's not just talk. The stories I've heard from people close to Johnson speak volumes about his ability to command a locker room. During our brief conversation, it was clear that he's got what it takes to lead the Bears to success. A cool moment during our conversation. Johnson shared a funny story about his first encounter with Bears fans. When he was at North Carolina, his offensive coordinator was John Shoop, and the first thing he found when Googling Shoop was firejohnshoop.com, a website created by Bears fans who were clearly frustrated at the time. But Johnson took it in stride, and when I told him that Chicago fans are just passionate and want to win, he looked me right in the eye and said, "So let's win then." That attitude right there is what gets me pumped. Johnson's approach isn't about asking players to work harder. It's about making a requirement. He's been preaching accountability since day one, making it clear that players like Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, and Cole Kmet have to put in the work when they're not in sessions. Johnson doesn't sugarcoat things. He said it himself, if you're not getting reps together, you're not getting better. This mentality is exactly what the Bears need after a season that lacked consistent effort. Johnson isn't here for half-hearted performances. He's setting the bar high and demanding excellence from everyone. Even when it comes to DJ Moore, Johnson made it clear that while Moore's talents will be crucial for the offense, he better be willing to block, because in this system, no block means no rock. On a lighter note, Johnson also mentioned he's still waiting for the Cubs to ask him to throw out the first pitch. A lifelong Cubs fan, he and his brother have been going to Wrigley for years, and his love for the team is just another piece of his personality that makes him easy to root for. Overall, Ben Johnson's energy, enthusiasm, and no-nonsense attitude have me believing in the Bears' future. It's only the beginning, and we haven't seen a game yet, but the early returns are very promising. I'm more excited than ever for the 2025 season. What do you think, Bears fans? Is Johnson the guy to lead us to the promised land? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And just when you thought Ben Johnson's approach couldn't get any more direct, he dropped a message to one of the Bears' top stars, DJ Moore. That's sure to grab attention. During a recent appearance on ESPN 1000's Waddle and Sylvie, Johnson made it clear that while Moore is one of the best run-after-catch receivers in the league, His role is about more than just catching passes. In fact, Johnson's forward message to Moore couldn't be more straightforward. No block, no rock. That's right, blocking isn't optional. For all of Moore's explosive potential, Johnson wants to make sure he's contributing in all aspects of the game. And this isn't just talk. Johnson has brought in Antoine Randall, a former NFL receiver known for developing wideouts, to make sure the message gets across. We all know Moore can do damage with the ball in his hands, but now it's about turning him into a complete player who can dominate both with and without the ball. And this isn't just about Moore. The message is clear across the entire offense. There are no shortcuts here, and accountability will be key. What do you think of this tough love approach? Can this be the thing that helps DJ Moore elevate his game even further, or is it too much too soon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Because with Ben Johnson in charge, things are about to get real exciting in Chicago.